Good morning, YouTube. How y'all doing today? Today we got a Lennox unit that has a TXV, which is over here, that's not metering properly. This one here. So we're going to be repairing that. We're going to put some screws back in this panel that's loose, get that secure. And then we're also going to change the liquid line dryer, which is right here. Get all that done. I got the reclaim set up, ready to start pulling the gas out. We will be using the MT69 to help speed up the recovery. This is a 410A unit, so we're going to use that, which is right here, to help speed up the recovery, like I said. And then show you what we're going to do on that TXV to get it new one sitting up on top, which is right there. Here's our new one, but we're going to rebuild that one. That way we don't have to put the torches in there, and I'll take you along with me. So let's get the recovery started. Here, everything's already purged. And going in. All right, we're gonna get this pulled out, and I'll be back once we get the Freon out. Thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back in a minute once we get the Freon out. All right, guys, we got the Freon all out, so got the valve about prepped. So we're gonna get some nitrogen hooked up so we can purge. And I got the bulb disconnected and loose, and we'll go ahead and get that out and get the new one in. So be right back. Let me get the nitrogen hooked up. Be back in a sec. All right, got the valve out right here. Get it out. We'll get the new one and get in. All right, we got the valve in. We got it wrapped with some Viper wet rag. So all we gotta do is get it closed up. I already did the dryer. Take it back around there in a minute. So let's get this closed up. If you're wondering, I took the power head off just so that I can see around it a little bit better. And I am brazing with nitrogen. And we just got this bottom to do. All right, she's in there. I'll let this cool off for a second and then get the power head put back on and do a pressure test, and we'll be ready to pull a vacuum. And the dryer is already in, it's right there. And we do a pressure test, then get the vacuum started, start picking up some of my mess, get it off the roof. And hopefully it should be ready to run soon. So let's get this wet rag off and get the power head put on so we can do a pressure test. All right, guys, we got it in, got the wet rag cleaned off, doing a tightness test. I got the bolt mounted back where it was at. We'll run this tightness test. Here's the old one. Let me see, there's a little black in there, and the piston, the little orifice, there's a little hole in the center, but you can't see through it, and I don't see any light through it. So we were stopped up right there on that TXV, and power head didn't have any charge in it, so they got a new one. And right there, it's a spoiling ZGA 45. Everything's looking good right now. Tightness test been holding for 2 minutes. So we'll give that a little time and make sure we're tight. We got the dryer secure. We'll let the tightness test run a little bit and then get the vacuum pump up here and get this thing in the vacuum. So I'll be back in a minute. Well, several minutes. Okay guys, tightness test then held for almost 20 minutes, so we're good. Got the vacuum pump, my hoses. Gonna purge this on out and get the vacuum started. All right guys, we got the vacuum doing a little decay. We're at 357, rising slowly. So we're gonna put some new shraders in, hook the gauges back up, and get this unit charged up. All right guys, we got the Freon hooked up. Everything zeroed out, got the hoses purged. So we're ready to put this 13 pounds. We are gonna charge the liquid side first on the liquid line. Let it take as much as it can on that liquid line, and then we might switch it over and run it, charging the last of the charge. Data tag had it at 13 pounds, so I pulled out about 12 pounds. And as soon as that's done, we'll leave my S-Man hooked up on circuit 1, and this is my probe kit, and we'll hook up the probes on the other 2 circuits and make sure everything's working still like it's supposed to. All right, we got 3.5 in there. All right guys, I'll be back once we get ready to finish off the charge. All right guys, we got it all charged up. Everything's looking good. We got a 25-degree drop, but there's not a load inside. The turn is only 69, putting out 44 with a 25.6. Our pressures are looking pretty good. So we are running. So getting ready to wrap this up, start getting my stuff down off of this roof. And I got a lot of stuff up here, so we're gonna get this closed up. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And before I go, I was messing with a friend of mine, so here's a shout out to Zola's Niche for the cups. She made these for us. This was one of the very first cups she made for me. She made custom cups, tumblers, coffee cups, cups with handles, and she can put on it pretty much anything you want. So shout out to Zola's Niche and her cups. All right guys, that's a wrap. So I'll see y'all on the next one.